Okay. You ready to start?
Yeah, it's recording right now.
All right. You ready? 3,
No,
2,
don't do it.
1. Welcome back to the Eat Podcast, the podcast where we
guys.
talk about anything, anywhere, anytime, at any point. It's
That's
our
right.
podcast, not yours. I have AIDS. I am
Ooh.
joined with my co-host. My name is Preston, by the way. I'm joined by my co-host.
I used to be espresso. Hi.
And
Hold on.
the horse.
Can you hear that?
The horse. You know what? Editor, put a picture of the horse up on the screen.
Yeah, we'll have a live horse reaction.
Live horse reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
What's up?
welcome to the
Welcome.
podcast. Hey.
Okay. Yeah.
Hello everyone.
Yeah.
Today it is the 14th of January, which means Miku is in Fortnite right now, and
How's
everyone's
it-
talking about it.
Editor, put up a picture of Miku and
Yeah.
Fortnite on the screen.
Okay. So let's dip our balls into that.
I'm getting it.
Yeah, you are getting it. I'm also getting it. I'm still like figuring out how, cause it's like yeah. Last time we did the podcast, I wasn't like fully in Fortnite. I was still like starting it out, but
Dipping your balls into it.
but I basically got into it.
Yeah.
Like, I was the final push. Miku, like, was the final push for me to get playing Fortnite, and it's been a week now. And according to Xbox stats, I have 57 hours in Fortnite.
Do the math.
That's 2 days, 9 hours in Fortnite, basically.
Yeah.
So I kind of like the game. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think what really brought me in was Fortnite Festival and the movement. And it's funny because my friends tell me like, oh, like since you didn't play before, like the movie feels like all weird, but like you kind of get used to it, like, you know,
Yeah.
to it. But like this is my like my actual like standard, you know, like actually playing Fortnite,
Yeah.
not just playing it once and then just dipping. Then I got started it pretty quickly, and I really like it. I really like the parkour thing. It's really fun to just, you know, go around. I really like the void masks thing. You can,
Yeah,
like,
those
do
are really
TP.
nice.
They're really fun. The one thing I do hate are the fucking katanas.
Dude,
Yeah.
you're like you and like almost every other player in the game.
Yeah.
It's that type of thing that like the only people who like it are the fucking people who use it.
Yeah, I mean, I use it because I use it because I think it's necessary to win. You know.
I don't use it. I try to win with like the
Yeah. the
regular
normal-
weapons.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I have no other choice, then I'll use it.
That is true, yeah. And also, I have noticed there is sort of a technique. It's not just run at them with a sword. Because there are times where, like, if they have a decent weapon, then they can definitely knock you out before you secure the kill.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's that. Yeah, my girlfriend got me the Fortnite crew thing, which is just the 4 passes thing. There's someone outside. You can't listen.
your walls.
There's someone outside because you can't listen because of the microphones, but yeah. Yeah, I got my girlfriend gave me Fortnite crew, which is like what, $12?
Yeah, and so when we log on today, we're both gonna get the music festival Miku immediately.
Yeah, thank God.
What I want to do is
I-
I want to do a session with you. Maybe not,
Yeah.
or like whenever you're like free,
yeah,
either today or like any other day. But I want to do like one of us wear regular Miku and then the other wears like Niku
Oh yeah.
Miku.
Oh, that'll be fun. Yeah, but yeah, I'm really excited. I remember when the trailer dropped, I was a day ago.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, I was still in school, but one of my friends sent me it, and like she was like, "Oh yeah, the official trailer release." I'm like, "Oh, I want to see it." I didn't want to see any leaks. I told my friends, like I told, on this server where my employer is at, who I work for, and I told him, "Hey, don't." I know he plays for. He has like, he's level like 234 right now in Fortnite. Like
I'm higher level than him.
I don't care. But yeah, like but like I told him, hey, don't give me any leaks. And like, okay. And then I told my main Mexican Discord group chat, hey, don't give me leaks.
Yeah, because
okay.
you wanted the raw experience.
I wanted
You
raw. I
it
wanted raw.
But I
And
mean,
then-
we did look at the emotes and everything.
Yeah, and
at
then
lunch.
but the thing is, Monday, first period, I'm like, you know, I'm there. I'm doing like nothing because it's personal finance, and it's really easy. You know, I
Yeah.
just get it done.
yeah.
Fucking Preston sends me like 2 images of Miku.
Well,
I'm
I
like,
mean,
okay.
you never told me not to send you any links.
Yeah, that's the one thing I forgot about. Like I forgot you played Fortnite for like a day, and I was like, yeah, it's okay. But yeah, I I don't know.
I'm not gonna get any links.
I'm not gonna
Oh,
leave. Oh,
a text message from my friend Preston. Let's look at it.
oh shit.
Fuck.
I saw them and like I got to him. I was excited because they look really good. I actually really like how the Mickey
Yeah.
model looks. I love how it
Dude,
looks.
there's some people who are hating on it because it doesn't look like the current Miku.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I think they're both trying to fit the model to the cuz every skin has to fit the rig.
Yeah,
That's why they changed like some things, like they made Baymax's legs longer,
exactly.
and they made
The
they
Baymax
made-
skin is ugly. I don't like it.
they made Godzilla's arms longer.
Yeah,
It has to fit the
exactly.
character model. And also because people are saying that they're going for the more traditional, more classic
Yeah,
Miku instead of like the more
exactly.
the more
it looks very
like the more anime style.
Yeah,
one.
it looks very pre 2010s era.
Yeah.
which I really dig that.
And she comes with a second style. It's not very noticeable, but I think it gets better looking the more kills you have.
Ooh, okay, that's interesting.
And
I actually didn't know about
it's
that.
basically her hair with like a bunch of like music things. around
Oh,
it.
okay, that's cool.
And it's like glowy and shit.
Yeah,
I
that's
honestly
cute.
think it looks good, and I think it like changes as you get more and more
Yeah.
kills.
Well, I mean, like the skin had to be good. I mean, like I mean, sure, Miku is like a more. It's not a mainstream, but like it's a thing that's really respected and beloved by like almost everyone.
Yeah,
Like, and
I mean,
and
even people who've never even heard the name Miku have at
Yeah.
least seen her.
have
somewhere.
seen them like, oh, that's from an anime. Like, no, but like still
No.
they know, they recognize that hair or like that outfit that
But on the topic of Miku, I want to
Yeah.
address something else.
Yes.
It's like a rite of passage that anywhere Godzilla is,
Oh yeah, you
Miku
told
is
me.
also there.
Yeah, you told me about that. You know what? It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
And you know what? Whenever I get Godzilla, because I think he's coming out Friday.
Yeah, he's coming on Friday. Yeah.
Me and you are gonna.
Yeah,
play-
we're gonna
you-
run
you'll
duels.
You be Miku, I'll be Godzilla.
Yeah, that'll be funny. Yeah, I don't know. I saw the trailer. I love how the the skin looks. I love the instruments. I love the scenario.
It all
the
looks
stage.
honestly.
There's
I've
a lot
never
of
been.
love.
I've
yeah.
never been more excited for a festival.
Yeah.
I don't even listen to.
Yeah,
Miku.
he
I
doesn't
don't
even
listen.
you don't even really play festival either.
Yeah, but like, I love how everything looks. I like. I've never listened to Miku songs, but I've always loved how she looked.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
the
yeah, definitely.
she has a very like unique, very very like colorful design.
Yeah, and the thing with Miku is that she's not free, what's it called, freelance, free like it's not free use
Yeah.
because there is a copyright to it, because like the Vocaloid model is like which is the thing that makes her sing, like the actual voice.
Yeah.
Which it's actually really interesting. Like a lot of people bring up like, oh, Vocaloid is pretty much AI. It's not. It's basically what they did. I forgot her name. I think she voices Kirby. No, don't call me on that. But they got this singer from Japan. This was in the 90s. When
Okay, yeah.
like late 90s, they were like still trying out stuff. She recorded a bunch of lines, a bunch of notes, a bunch of stuff, and then basically they do like they put it in a machine, and now when you put it's like FL Studio. When you tell the machine to go this note, then the
Yeah,
voice
yeah.
goes
They
this note,
they basically rigged up the.
yeah. It's not AI voice talking. It's it's not AI voice singing either. It's just a singing machine. I don't know how to put it. It's
It's a
describe it.
singing machine.
Yeah. But yeah, like they grab like actual like samples. With like, it's you ever heard about Loquendo? You know what Loquendo is?
No.
No, it's basically it's really commonly used by Mexican. I mean, it's used right now, but it was really used in 2010 2000s
Right.
Mexican YouTube space. It's basically text to speech, right?
Right.
But like what they did is this guy named, I think, like something Loquendo, like his last name was Loquendo. He gave his voice as a sample. He recorded a bunch of lines, and then the machine like learned from that. And then that's text to
Yeah.
speech. It's basically what I'm trying to say. It's not the same way how AI learns. It's how text to speech learns how to differentiate between things, and that's how the Miku voice was born.
Yeah.
And this was like I said in the 2000s, late nine. No, it was in the 2000s. I think it was from Spain. I'm not sure about that. Yeah. And I've known Miku since like I don't know.
You were a little bitch.
Yeah, a little. Like probably like since I was gonna say 10 years. Actually, yeah, 10 years ago. I was probably 8 by that time, or not 9. Since I knew Miku. What do you want? But like it's one of those things that like if you're in the internet, you've seen her.
No.
What do you mean? No?
I've never been on the internet before. But
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I haven't fully gotten into Vocaloid. I just listened to a couple of Miku songs. I wouldn't say I'm a big ass fan, but I would definitely
You've
say
been to a concert.
Yeah, I mean, okay, but that was the thing that was more sort of like a I had to be there moment, like
You
a
had to be there?
I mean, like a right man in the right time. It's because
Oh, okay. So you didn't go out of your way to do it?
yeah, no, it's because our friend Drawer, who has been on the podcast before.
Right.
This one time I think I was eating at Red Robin. I remember this. I was eating Red Robin with my family, and we were sitting by a window, and then Drawer sends me a message like, "Hey man, I'm going to a Miku concert tonight. I bought 2 tickets, but one of my friend I was supposed to go with canceled on me last minute because I think he got grounded or something, and then said, "Do you want to go with me?" And dude, fucking bet, and I was so down for that,
Was it how was it?
That was really fun. That was one of the most fun nights I had.
Did you get one of those cool little glow sticks?
I did not. I didn't bring any money to it. And they were probably like really expensive.
Yeah, I think they're like fucking like $20.
Yeah, and actually, okay, let me tell you the story.
Oh shit! Wait, hold
go
on.
ahead. Want me to cut this?
Yo, what's up? What's up?
Hatsune Miku's in Fortnite.
I know.
She said the thing.
We're at the podcast right now.
Oh. Hi, podcast.
Wait, say hi.
Say hi.
Hi. Sorry
Oh,
I can
wow.
make it.
Nah, you're fine.
Isabella's here. She's sick.
I'm very sick.
Yeah, sick in the head because you're gay.
Okay.
All right, bye.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I actually let me tell you about that night. So, we got there. All right, it was in I think it was in Phoenix or Tempe.
No, it wasn't.
But it was in Arizona. It wasn't too far from where we live. The concert was at a hockey stadium, I believe. In a college, I think ASU. I don't know, but point is, there was a line already there, cause of course we saw a lot of cosplayers too. That was really cool. I remember one of the security guards, that was just there was like I think it was like a young guy,
Right.
and he like we were just in the line and he just I don't know what you started doing the gritty.
Oh my God.
And then we saw him from afar, and we did it with him, and then he like followed. Like it was so funny. I don't know
that is cool. That is cool.
I like that guy. But yeah, we got in the line obviously, because we there had to be like the entrance to the concert, right? And it was sunset, and then it got dark, and then since the line was like around like a corner, we didn't get to see what exactly was at the other end of the line. So by the time we got in the corner, we like seeing. It doesn't really look like the entrance, and then like I started like jumping around like to just to see what's up there, and then like the rumors started to be like like the news got from the end of the line to like where we got. They were like, "Hey, this is the merch line." So, and we did get to the end of the merch line. We were in the wrong line, so there was another big ass line, right to our right, and we're like, "What the fuck?" So. We were in the wrong line. Drawer did get a hoodie. I couldn't get it jack shit because they were just down to hoodies and shirts and not even to like good sizes. I think Drawer got like the last medium sized hoodie. They were like $40, dude.
You don't have dick.
Yeah, like merch is always expensive at concerts, but So then we got into the big ass line. Not before I got into my cosplay, cause I went with my Reimu cosplay.
Who's Reimu?
The red girl cosplay I got.
Where?
Hold on, I gotta show you.
Who? I think another reason why people really like Miku is because that.
Yeah, and I
think another reason why people really like Miku is just because like she's such a bizarre concept.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Just
but
like a computer that can sing.
yeah, but like also, I mean, it's also I think there's a factor of relatability to her because Miku.
Yes, everybody. Yeah, people
Okay.
can relate to.
Listen, Miku is everyone and everything. That's the thing. You can make Miku whatever the fuck you want. Like at the end of the day, it's a machine, so you can do. That's why Brazilian Miku got popular. There's a lot of interpretation of Miku, and that's also really enforced by. In the early days of YouTube, there were a lot of independent Vocaloid songs and producers, and like a lot of them, took Miku like, oh, what if Miku sang about this? What if Miku sang about this? What if Miku? She's basically, I wouldn't say she's a blank template, but she kind of is.
Yeah.
But like not in a bad way, like oh, she has no personality. Like, you're supposed to fill in the blanks. Is what I'm trying to say. Miku's whatever you want her to be. Yeah.
Can I make her a horrible racist?
Yes. And there's a lot of.
All right, then I love Miku.
Okay, yeah. Okay, but yeah.
I've never been a fan of like
What?
K-pop.
Yeah, me neither.
I always thought, like, for one, I can't understand what they're saying, and for two, it's very like in your face type music.
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's really spectacle like music.
Yeah.
And I don't mind that, of course,
yeah,
but
of course. I mean, like, yeah, like if you like it, then I'm not gonna bash you for it.
But like also like it just feels like every song kind of feels the same. And if I listen to
and
more,
all the Asians are the same.
Shut up. If I listen to more Kick Up, because I've listened to like 3 albums, which is not a lot, obviously, but I listen to the main ones, like BTS. I listen to these guys called Stray Kids, and I forgot who else, and then and I don't know. It just sounds kind of the same. I don't know. I don't know, man. It feels it feels really corporate. I'll always say that. There's this one BTS album, which is their best one because it's their most personal one. Like they actually give like the like the people in the boy band. Yeah, that's a good point, horse. They actually give the people in the boy band.
Whoa! You can't say that.
Man!
You can't
Whoa,
say that,
hey,
dude. All right, man. You're in timeout.
They're Koreans, okay?
You're in timeout, dude.
Okay. All right. Jeez.
Yeah, he's in the corner now.
What a guy.
Editor put a picture of him in the corner on the screen.
So,
I want to talk about.
hold on, I'm not finished. That album, it's good because the songwriters, because they didn't write the songs for them. The fucking the people in the boy band actually wrote the songs. So it's more personal, and therefore it's good.
I see your point.
But yes, I prefer J-pop because there's this really good artist. You probably heard about them. I don't know. Their name is Eve. I think they did the opening for what's it called? I think Chase on a Man or Jujutsu Kaisen. I forgot.
Jujitsu?
No, Naruto.
You see the thing about jujitsu, it's not actually a Jew in a jitsu.
True. And also there's this guy who made the opening for what's it called? Beastars and the ending for Jujutsu Kaisen. I forget his name, but I really like his style. I think it's really cool. But yeah. Oh yeah, going back to the Miku concert. Yeah, we got the big ass line, and then we went in. It was really fun. It was really funny seeing some people who were just not like dancing along. Okay, I get it. Like most people who were there, like, are not the type of people to just go out and like dance and stuff. They're more like stay at home, and that's fine. But I think like it's really funny if you put them all in like one big ass room, or like I guess like place.
Right.
And you're seeing them all like just moving the little like light stick to the beat of the song, and just sitting there like.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It was really good that like the variety of Vocaloid people in there because it's not just Miku. It's called I forgot. I think Project Isekai, but it wasn't just Miku. I forgot their names, but it was like 5 of them. There were also like people actually playing the instruments, like 4 of them. They were so good at them. Oh my god! I remember. I think in the middle, like towards like the beginning, they had like a little introduction of like each of the members, and they did like a little solo each. That was so good, dude. But yeah, that night was peak, I tell you.
Another thing that I want to mention is that I don't know if it's all. No, it's not all. It's or no, it is all.
Yeah.
All of the instruments for festival, like drum sets, key, like the bass, the
Yeah.
lead, the microphone. They're all becoming back blings, and they're all becoming pickaxes.
Ooh.
Which
That's
means that
cool.
if you've bought every single festival cosmetic that
Yeah.
there is, you're getting every single, like you're getting a shit ton of back bling,
Yeah,
shit ton
you're,
of
you're
pickaxes.
you're getting like a lot of shit. And, that's cool.
What I
That's really
think that
cool.
they should do to not like overcrowd that IO,
Yeah.
right, is to make it one single thing, and then have an edit style for you to like have like, because like the pickaxe for the drums is gonna be like the drumsticks.
Right.
The pickaxe for the microphone.
Oh,
is,
wait, I get you. Like,
is gonna be the stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can have it as one single unit, and then go into
Okay,
edit
got
mode,
you.
and then you can select from there.
Okay, yeah,
As to
gotcha.
not overcrowd. But they're
Oh,
they're
cool, yeah.
they're just doing like, oh yeah, it's all there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I mean, I think they're still trying it out,
Yeah.
But that's pretty. That's a
Yeah.
cool idea, though. I kind of like that.
I also, another thing I want to talk about is that a lot of people are mad about Miku being fucking like the next one, because they wanted another rapper, or they wanted another.
That's like
They wanted, what's it, New Jeans or whatever they're fucking
who?
called. Something jeans, blue jeans,
Okay,
fucking.
that's like
That's
fucking 5
that's
already in
doing-
the game.
what? Okay.
So
not
Travis, Snoop Dogg, Eminem.
Travis Scott.
I know.
Snoop Dogg,
I think Juice
Eminem,
WRLD is in there.
Juice World.
Who else? I think no. I think yeah. That's 4.
Yeah.
But I think that's okay. Like at least for the rap. I
Wait.
think it's wait. What?
I forgot his name.
Who?
I forgot. He's like a little red skeleton guy.
Red Skeleton.
Like a little lot. Yeah. I don't know.
Is he on fire?
Yeah. And he has like a little halo thing.
That's J Balvin. That is not a rapper.
I thought it was a rapper.
No. That's a Latino reggaeton thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. I don't care.
I know. That's,
I don't care.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't care. Get out of my
I
face.
think like at least like I think Fortnite Festival should be like in a perfect world
I think it
should
should.
represent a lot of genres.
Yeah,
you know?
I think that it's good that they're covering a lot of genres.
Yeah.
We've had so many fucking rappers now
Yeah.
that I'm glad that we're like diversifying.
And-
Like the only two, I mean actually 3 now,
yeah.
but like there's only been, out of the 7 seasons of festival, there has only been 3 music genres that have been covered: rap, pop, and metal.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, and like, yeah, and like, and I get okay, I get it. Sure, if you come in the argument like, oh, but there's like a lot of subgenres to rap, and like, yeah, but
I would
like,
say cover like the main,
yeah, but
like the
that's
beat.
yeah,
Yeah.
like Snoop Dogg's like like old hip hop, that kind of stuff. Eminem is like kind of more so in the modern era. Who else? Travis
This world
Scott.
is dead.
Travis Scott is like like
Yeah.
really mainstream, rap
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Juice WRLD is in that like
Yeah.
SoundCloud rap. I don't know. Actually.
It's a SoundCloud.
I'm sorry, I don't listen to Juice WRLD. I know he's dead.
I've
Rest in
listened to a
peace.
couple of songs.
Yeah, but like I don't like his music. I'm sorry.
Ah!
And like also, I don't know. But yeah, there's also Metallica. That's fine. There's The Weeknd. I think The Weeknd was a really good. I think that was The Weeknd like the first one or.
Yeah, The Weeknd was the first
Yeah.
ever music festival.
I think that was pretty cool. That because also The Weeknd hasn't only done pop. He's also done hip hop stuff. Like in Starboy, he's done more hip hop stuff.
And there's a bunch of other artists that haven't even been in
Yeah.
music festival that are just in, like Bruno Mars.
Yeah, I
Travis
no wait.
Scott.
Yeah, Bruno Mars is a skin, but like it's not a festival skin, right?
Yeah, Travis Scott isn't one either.
Yeah, I actually will. I actually would really like if I got Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Because I not only I really like the skin.
His emo is like, I'ma leave the
Yeah.
door open.
I really like the skin, but I also really like the album where that comes from. I love that album. It's
Yeah.
it's 70s funk at its
What's it called?
max. And even if
Shut
it's
up.
still Sonic,
Shut up.
fuck you. And there's also
He has a shirtless form.
I know. And there's also the other guy, Henderson Paak, which is the guy, they both in the album. I think it's really good. That's really cool because Anderson Paak doesn't really get appreciated. It's like Pharrell Williams, where if you pay attention, he's everywhere, but he's more of a producer guy.
He's everywhere, but he's nowhere.
I think it would be really fun to see Pharrell too. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I think the next big collab coming up is Demon Slayer.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait.
What?
It's Godzilla.
Yeah.
Because they're bringing... Okay, so I was led to believe that... Because every secret skin has 2 styles.
Right.
I mean, every skin in the Battle Pass has at least 2 styles,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Godzilla in his pink form and then Godzilla in his blue form, right? But I was under the assumption that the second form was going to be Mechagodzilla,
Yeah.
right?
It would make sense, with the
Yeah, it
whole
makes
robot
sense.
thing.
I was misleaded. Okay, don't get me wrong. Mechagodzilla is going to be in Fortnite, but it's going to be a separate skin, along with Kong.
That's cool.
But they're doing the current MonsterVerse movie styles.
Yeah.
So Kong is gonna have his like metal arms.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not
I don't
gonna
mind
get Mecha or
Yeah. I mean, I like kaiju movies, but I don't like them that much. I get them in
Yeah.
Fortnite.
dude. My cousin though, I guarantee you, he's going to grind that shit out.
Damn.
Is the entire
Yeah.
reason why he got the Battle Pass. This
Okay,
season.
I respect
because he
that. I
loves
respect
Godzilla.
that. I mean, that's the only reason I got Fortnite. I mean, my girlfriend got Fortnite for me, or it's only for Miku,
Yeah.
So worth.
I just like Fortnite.
Yeah, but
I love the game for the game, not for what it can bring me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's funny because
Shut the fuck up.
it's
Shut the fuck up.
I was, when there was leaks about Miku being in Fortnite, I was like, well, I'll get her because it's funny, why not? And it's also like, it's kind of a big thing to get something as popular as a mainstream as Fortnite, maybe Miku appears in it, and it also kind of sucks because now kids are gonna be like, that's a blue hair girl from Fortnite. I'm gonna kill myself, but it's still a big thing, right? So that's and then it's like, okay, it's funny, it's a big thing. I'll get her. And then when a week ago I started to actually play it, I'm like, oh shit, I like this. This is fun. It's really fun with friends. Like, I played solo like a couple of times. I only played it because I want more. I'm still in that stage where like you like obsessed with the game.
Yeah.
So I want like play to like every time. But it's definitely more fun. I'll definitely get
It's
more.
definitely
it
way
with
more
friends.
fun with friends.
Yeah.
Especially ones that that you can like be like, fuck you stupid bitch.
Yeah, I get that. I'm like, it's funny because like in every single instance, I'm always like
Incest?
the instance.
Put it up on the screen.
I'm always like the worst one, except. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, Romeo está escuchando esto, perdón.
What is that?
I mean, if you're listening to this, Romeo, I'm sorry, but we have in my main Discord, right? It sometimes since it's like 5 of us,
Right.
sometimes
Is it only 5 of you in that Discord?
no, it's not 5.
Okay.
There's like 80 people, but
Okay.
like it's lore, and I don't want to get into that.
Okay.
But it's like the main 5 guys. There's main 5. I mean, there's technically 6, but sometimes he doesn't come. But we sometimes like change, who plays
Right.
and who doesn't. But it's mainly, it's me, my girlfriend, this guy named Cez, and this guy named Romeo. And I mean, I've been told I haven't really seen it in action because when I have played with him, he's alright. But apparently Romeo is really fucking bad at the game. And they tell me, hey, like you're better than him. Like, according to them, I'm still like below average, but I'm not that below. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, and I saw you play decently. You know what?
What?
It's something that you're really good at that like some people who have been playing for years that I play with
What?
still haven't fucking got.
What?
Team coordination
Well,
and
yeah.
strategizing.
Okay.
You are such a dude. You came up with that one match we played.
Yeah.
You came up with a play faster than I did.
That's fair. Yeah.
You're like, oh man, if we had void masks, we could get up to that really high spot. And I was like, shit, you're right.
That's funny. I mean, I don't know. It's just I think it's just a gaming. That's not only a gaming skill, but it's a skill in general you can get.
It's very good. Like honestly, I like the people that I play with. Like I love them.
Yeah.
I love them all. they cannot strategize for shit. I'm the one who
That's
has
funny.
to always. I'm always one who has to always
Yeah.
like think of the play and then make sure that they stick to it.
Yeah.
And then when they don't, I try not. I can't get mad at them because like
Yeah, you're like
even though it's their
trying,
fucking fault,
you're
it's like you guys are trying.
I know that feeling. I get that feeling, especially especially in the Doinen.
Right.
I get that a lot. I'm sorry, but
yeah. You,
sometimes
you feel
working
like
with
you got to
them-
be that.
Yeah, sometimes working with them, it feels kind of.
Are you ready to come back? Are you ready to apologize?
Apologize,
You
man.
ready to apologize?
You better apologize.
All right.
You know.
What the fuck?
Okay, man.
All right,
okay.
dude. All right, yeah,
okay.
whatever,
Get
whatever, dude. You know,
out.
yeah, you
Get
know,
him
you
out.
can
Get him
leave.
out.
You
Get
can
him
leave. Yeah, get out.
He's just laying there.
Yeah, dumb editor, put it up on the screen.
Let me take a picture of it right now.
You didn't take a picture of him in the corner.
Nah, but I'll get a picture later. Yeah, that. I don't know. It's one of those.
It's just one of the, yeah,
It's one of those things. I mean, you definitely get better at it the more you play it,
yeah,
and it also feels reassuring when I'm like when I know I could be doing worse. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
and like, okay, like I feel you have what it takes to become like a really good player.
Yeah, gotcha.
Right, because like you have the coordination and like the strategy skill
Yeah.
down. You just need to get like the movement and
movement, that
and just
stuff.
the aim better.
Yeah,
But that's
definitely
like
aim better,
something
yeah.
that's like something that like I'm still not very good at.
Yeah. The thing about aiming is okay. I play on Xbox, but when I aim on controller, it's just my hands are just like like okay. I play
It's really hard to aim on
like
controller.
shooting games before FPS games before,
Mhm.
and people. I mean, my friends have told me, "Hey, your aim is shit." But like I'm working on it, and I know there's stuff like like maybe like adjusting your sensitivity.
I just
that
yeah
stuff,
yeah.
you
What I did was because the regular is like 4
Yeah.
on sensitivity. I turned mine up to 6 because my thumbs work very fast.
Yeah.
and I want my thumbs. I want my thing to keep up with my thumbs.
Right. Yeah.
And even then, it's so hard to aim on controller because
Yeah,
you
it
only
is,
have
yeah.
your thumbs to aim with.
That is
With
true.
like mouse and keyboard, you have your whole
Yeah.
ass arm, which is a lot more control than your thumbs.
The thing is, if you play on PC, good luck.
yeah, dude.
Like you can tell the difference. Like it doesn't matter the game. Like Overwatch, Team Fortress, it's true. I don't know, dude. Like
You can always tell.
you
when
can
it's a
always
PC
tell,
player.
dude. You can always tell. And like
Yeah, cause like if a person is behind you, you're on controller and you just gotta fucking
yeah, you gotta like slowly turn like like slow like stone turn
Yeah.
like
yeah.
like Duke is right behind you.
Even if you turn your sensitivity up to max, you still feel like you're just
Yeah, totally.
run.
Like-
He's behind you.
On PC, you like TP like behind you, you know.
That's why I
yeah.
think it's always better. Like almost any game is better on PC.
Yeah, I mean,
I think there's very
Yes.
very few games.
yeah,
that are
there are
better.
some games who are like made for like console.
Yeah.
Like if I
like
right now, the Yakuza games, they're pretty much like they're like fighting games, like 3D fighting games. They're made for consoles.
yeah.
Like that shit's like made to be like.
think-
I like it's funny because every time you start up the game, it tells you
Right.
real Yakuza use a gamepad and it shows you like a picture of a controller.
Real bitches use this.
Yeah, that's the thing. I love that. But yeah,
I think the only games that are made for controller are like Nintendo games.
okay, that's true.
Like,
I can agree with that.
cause like Nintendo makes their games with the intention of it being
Yeah, on
played
on
a
a Nintendo. Yeah, I
yeah.
know.
So you know,
But like also with Mario games, I mean, there's you can
Yeah.
I can feel you can feel the difference. But I play
Yeah.
you play Mario Flash games before.
Yeah.
Like they always use the arrows keys and the
Yeah.
C plus X, or the C they have
Yeah.
like an extra move or
I
something.
played a Pokemon Flash game.
Yeah, so like it doesn't feel out of place if like maybe
Yeah.
I'm playing like a keyboard, a Mario game,
Yeah.
But with like
But I think
don't
with
know.
more like mainstream
yeah,
games now.
yeah, I know what you mean.
Anyways, back to Fortnite.
Fortnite.
I want to let you know.
Yeah.
And I want to let the audience know
Okay.
that I will die on this hill.
Go
The
ahead.
Hollow Twister AR is the best AR in Fortnite ever. You cannot change my mind. And I don't fucking care what the golden scar can do. I don't fucking care what the
Damn.
hammer AR can do.
Damn.
The hollow twister AR is the best AR ever. It is balanced. It is amazing to aim with. It is so clean and it's so satisfying to use. The firing sound is so like you know what it sounds like, right? It's like a
Yes. The thing is, I got the game in Spanish. I don't know which gun. Like, maybe if you show me a picture.
Okay, when you aim, it's like the red. It's like the little red thing.
Oh, that
That's
one?
called the hollow twister.
Okay, I really like that. I prefer another one though.
Yeah.
Not the red, like not the red one. I hate that one. The other one. I forgot what it's called.
Does it have like white on it?
I think so.
The Fury is so you need.
I think so.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, we got the games in different languages, so you gotta like.
Yeah, because one of us is Mexican.
Okay, my favorite weapon though, I will say this, and I will die on this hill too. Oh yeah, that one. I prefer
Yeah,
that
it's the
one.
Fury Assault. Editor, put it up on the screen.
My favorite weapon though, like at least I guess this season, I don't know, is Silence Pistol. That is such a goated ass gun.
I think it's very good for close
Yeah.
range. I'm not a big
It's-
fan of it.
I love it for close. It's fast. It's it does a lot of damage, especially on the head.
Yeah.
But it's also really good at medium range. And like for example, if you're it's also because I like the shotguns this season are
they are. They either
my
they
God.
seriously need to buff the
yeah.
because like even the like if you have like the mythic
it's just not
fucking
worth.
shotgun,
It's
yeah,
not worth.
It's not worth it.
It's better to get like a I don't know like an epic like pistol.
Yeah.
You know that's how you gotta keep more out of that. And like I also noticed they removed the snipers, which
They removed the hunting rifle.
yeah. And
Oh no, wait, they didn't remove
no,
it.
that's the only like long range.
That it's
gun.
the only range like sniper esque.
And you know what? Okay, a lot of people may like it, but for me, I love it because I just can't win snipers.
yeah,
Because it's also because of the aim, but it's also because
you
of
you would have fucking lost it if you're in the Reaper sniper era.
No, don't say that.
That thing. That sniper is probably one of the best, if not the best sniper of all
Wow.
time. Yeah, that shit was nasty.
Damn. Okay, I'll keep that in
It
mind.
was the only sniper with multiple shots.
Oh wow. Okay.
Because it was it was in the time. It was in chapter 5,
Yeah.
and every weapon in chapter 5 you could mod,
Oh yeah.
right?
I saw
So you could put an extension mag on the sniper, meaning you have like 5 bullets.
that. Holy
And then
shit.
you could put another attachment that reduces the time from when you aim to when you can shoot. So you can quick scope
Damn.
with it. And then, I mean, in season 1, they had a scope. It was like a red triangle,
Yeah.
right? And I mean, I never used it, but apparently it made it super nasty. But like, even with like the season 2's attachments,
Yeah.
like people would just put like the 4x scope in, which is just the regular sniper scope.
Right.
And just like, that was the one I used, and it was so good.
Yeah, I wouldn't have actually mind if I played that chapter, to be honest, because I hear from a couple of my friends, I think 2 of them, they say like that was like their like favorite like time of playing Fortnite because
Yeah.
you had like a lot of there was a lot of more strategy, more critical thinking about like what this goes is. And I remember I think my girlfriend told me that you could just run with pistols around,
Yeah.
you could have a pistol for like long range.
Oh, no, I'm gonna sneeze.
You could have like a pistol for like long range, from her medium range, for short, stuff like that, and that's what's really cool. I really like when games do that, more variety other than just the simple
Yeah.
gameplay. But like
Yeah.
also, I'm stupid, so like I prefer the simple.
And I think something that, like a very controversial thing, I think zero builds was always like gonna be better than builds.
Yeah,
Especially like don't get me wrong, I loved the idea of like building your own like forts and like
yeah,
making
that's
a recover.
cool,
But it's just gotten to the point where like if you don't know how to like if you don't have zero ping and like have the knowledge to like crank like intense like builds now, you just can't survive in the builds world.
yeah,
And it's not even a thing like, oh, just get good. Like, why would I want to get good at something when I can just go play a thing where that thing
yeah,
that is the only reason why I'm losing at these games is completely removed?
yeah. I mean,
So it's only a matter of aim and movement, which is the two things that I'm good at. And I'm not going to try to get better at builds just so that people can stop bothering me about playing zero builds.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't care what they think.
Yeah.
And if they think that, oh, just go play Call of Duty, just go play Call of Duty.
Call
of Duty doesn't have the things that Fortnite does. Like, like the
dude, Fortnite, Call of Duty are like two different.
The unique items, like.
Fortnite, Call of Duty are two different beings, like altogether. Like, sure, like all of these taking notes. They're copying Fortnite's homework like all the time. You know, especially with like more, I guess, kid-friendly stuff ish. You know, because they know that they're main their graphic. But it's just a different feeling. You know, Call of Duty, it's definitely more frenetic right now. It's in first person. It's in there's more variety to the guns. There's maybe zombies. There's a lot of difference between Call of Duty and Fortnite.
There's just so much to Fortnite than there is to Call of Duty.
Like they're different games. You know, they're fundamentally a different game. Even if you remove even if you go back to I don't know first season of Fortnite and maybe I don't know Black Ops 1.
If you go to current day Fortnite. And current day COD, they're two very different games.
Yeah, they're similar
visually and gameplay wise.
Yeah.
They're even without builds, there's so many things that are so unique to Fortnite, like shockwaves, like medallions, I mean, I don't know if they have mythic rarities in Call of Duty, but the mythics,
they don't.
Like all of these special items, even void masks, grapplers, fucking slurpfish.
Yeah.
You know, there's just so many unique things about the game that doesn't require the builds.
You know what they don't got?
What?
Good skin. I'm joking. Actually, oh no, there are actually. I said it's there are good skins in Call of Duty, but they're 99% are ass.
It's the only COD is the only game that has Godzilla in it where Miku isn't in it.
Yeah, can you believe it? It's a sinner. It's a sinner.
Yeah, that's how you know Fortnite's better.
Yeah, that's a sin. But I mean, okay, I'm definitely not defending Fortnite because 80% of I would say 85% of Fortnite skins are pretty bad. I would say
at
least to me.
I would say the amount of collab skins have definitely raised the standard of skins.
That makes sense.
But I do think that some skins are genuinely good looking.
Yeah.
And recently I had bought a skin that was just a skin in the item shop. It had no connection to the current season or anything. It was just a skin. But I bought it because I liked how it looked.
Yeah. And that's fair game, but still there's I don't know, to me, especially to me, I it's funny thing about me is that I don't despise it, but I dislike the OG look of Fortnite. I don't know. I don't dig it.
I think that
sure it's nostalgic, and sure maybe if I grew with it, then I would have definitely liked it better.
I do like the cartoony aspect of it.
But cartoony, yeah, definitely. But it's just I don't know. I don't know. It's just I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you a pinpoint a thing where I'm I don't know. But it's just in general, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like my cup of tea,
Yeah.
And I've said this before a couple million times with Preston, couple million times with my other friends. When Fortnite actually got money by chapter 2 or 3, and actually hired good design artists, that's when the good skins roll in.
Yeah.
At least to me.
I do think that I do like getting some of the OG skins. Some of them are genuinely cool. Like Raven, put up on the screen.
Okay, yeah. That's
is
fair.
genuinely cool. There's a lot of skins that are genuinely cool, and then there's some that look goofy that I love.
No, I know.
Durr Burger, the tomato guy.
Yeah, the fucking tomato guy.
I do think that a lot of the skins do look good.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I think that they're definitely funny. I just don't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't use them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're well made. They're not just whatever, and then just I could tell you how much they're well made. That's just not something that I would prefer using.
Right.
But I mean, I think we said this in the podcast before, but it wasn't just Miku. It was also Sunspot that also got me into Fortnite.
Right. Yeah.
And I have that skin because they put it.
Editor, put it up on the screen.
They put it in the shop literally the day after I got it. I mean, I downloaded Fortnite.
Yeah.
One of my friends was like, "Hey, he's in the shop." Cause he was aware. He that I like that skin. I mean, besides you, he was aware. And then I was like, "Can you please give it to me?"
What did they do that?
And then yeah, they gifted me it.
No.
And I told them I now owe them
$60,000.
no, I like $23 and a Coke.
Damn.
Around, I mean, how much is how much is a skin? Like 1,500?
No, 1,200, which is like
How
about
much is that?
$10
Okay, then yeah, I now owe them $13 and a Coke.
and head.
Yeah, he like when I was telling him for him to buy me the skin because he had like extra V-Bucks that he didn't know what to spend him on. He was gonna spend him on Shaq. And
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, Shaquille O'Neal. And then I was
for anybody who's new to chat.
I feel like I was begging him. I mean, it wasn't probably like that, but like when I ask people like to like give me something, I feel so like don't
Dude,
do that.
Yeah, me too.
You know, like don't do that. And especially like I don't know, maybe with someone like my girlfriend or my parents, I still feel like that, and I don't know. I can't help it. I'm gonna be honest, but I you know, it's a deal. Like he told me that what convinced him was the Coke part. So I was like, okay, but so yeah, I love him. So thank you, Cess. I love you, even though you don't love yourself, but I love you, bitch. Yeah, I got this one, and that's literally the only skin I use. Even when Miku's gonna come out, I'm gonna switch between Miku and him.
Yeah.
But like those are like gonna be like the only. I don't care what other skins they gave me. Those are literally the only skins I care for. Even if they gave me fucking Raven Team Leader, I wouldn't even.
You're not allowed to have
Yeah.
Raven Team Leader.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that now.
I know.
I'm gatekeeping her from you.
Well, my girlfriend uses Raven Team Leader.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
Exactly.
she's not cool like me.
Well, you're fat.
Well, you know
so-
what? You know what? Her Raven Team Leader doesn't have the sick ass katanas
Yeah,
like
that's
mine
fair.
do.
Yeah, no, her Raven Team Leader is chubby, so
Yeah, mine is like a badass ninja.
yeah. It's like ooh.
That's how I see my like. I see everybody's Raven Team leaders as
Yeah.
like a different Raven Team leader. Everybody's is like either wanting to fuck you or you know, just like goofy like cat face emoji
yeah,
like type.
like therapy. Yeah,
But mine is, I see mine as like a badass
Yeah.
ninja thing
that's cool. That's fair.
because of the katanas. Before that, my Raven Team leader was exactly like everybody
Yeah.
else's, but now she's
Like a sheep.
yeah, and now she stands out. Yeah, boy. Now she's a leader.
Well, like in her name, like Raven Team.
Okay, we're ending the podcast.
Yeah, we're in the podcast. Actually, what time is it?
I actually have no idea.
yeah, we
We're ending the
yeah.
podcast?
Yeah, we're in the podcast.
Okay. Well, this has been the FORTNITE podcast, the
That's
podcast
right,
where we
yeah.
talk about Fortnite.
Thanks, and that's it.
That's
Fuck
it.
You.
Yeah. If you were expecting something else, go fuck yourself.
I touched
All right.
I touched a little on the concert, Miko concert.
Yeah. We are going to do Eep Gaming.
Soon, especially because we have Fortnite now.
Yeah.
So expect that. Also expect brand new guests, possibly coming soon. We're still figuring that stuff.
We don't have that many friends, so
Yeah, but we'll work it out. Don't worry.
yeah. And if you don't
sh-
like it,
you
fuck
worry.
you.
Yeah, go
Fuck you,
yourself.
bitch.
But yeah, thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to the podcast.
thank you
If you like
for-
the podcast, leave a like and comment what you want to hear from the next podcast. And if you don't want to hear anything, why are you even listening?
If you enjoyed our new guest, the horse, are you okay?
Yeah, did you like the controversial stuff that he
Yeah,
just said?
dude, what the
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah,
What
man.
the fuck?
You can't say that about Mr. Beast. Not in these trying times.
Shut up. If you guys want to hear anything, like if you guys want to hear us talk about any topics, please let us know.
Yeah.
And if you want to see Eep Gaming, please,
Leave a like.
Leave a
That's right,
like.
Leave a like.
and then tell us please game right now. I'll kill
please
myself
game.
if you don't.
If we get one comment, no, two, that says please game, me and Preston are gonna run duos with Godzilla and Miku.
Yeah, and we're gonna do it in builds.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna do it in builds.
Okay, we're gonna crank 90s.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I'm cranking.
Okay, Oh, he's cracked. Oh, he's behind me. Oh, back shot. Oh,
Oh, I'm coming.
You're taking a clip of names like, if you're gonna shoot me from the back like that, if you're gonna rail me from behind, yeah. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. And
yeah.
if you guys enjoyed, please subscribe.
Tell your mom I said the oven's open.
And it's on.
My name is
and
Espresso.
please, if you think anybody else would like to hear our podcast, please share it.
Yeah.
Get us out there. If you don't, I'll just kill myself.
I mean, we don't want to do this like full time because no way.
Because nobody's supporting us yet. You're not giving us your money.
But like, we just live it for fun, you know. We
Yeah.
just put this shit out
You're
there.
welcome.
Yeah, buddy.
Bitch.
Buddy.
All right. Anyways, I'm Preston.
I'm Espresso.
This has been the Eat Podcast.
Thank you for playing Fortnite with us.
Yeah. Outro.
Oh! Oh, Mika!
That's not the outro. That's not the outro.
That is the intro. Anyways, we're gonna get Mika right now.
All right. Bye.